Just what you have now placed on record from page 1 to page 5. Are you also able to confirm that the number ending with 16890 in this set of data that was admitted by the defense already, that there were activities?
Yes, that is correct.
And there were outgoing calls and incoming calls?
Yes.
You know what baffles me? Maybe we need an engineer. Before I forget this thought. You correctly say that a certain number impinges or triggers a particular tower, right?
Yes.
When it is in the vicinity
Yes.
of that tower.
Correct.
Vicinity is not defined. You can't say vicinity minimum. It means a minimum distance, assuming this is the tower. Meaning a minimum distance in the vicinity could be, let's say, 2 meters. Let's make it ridiculous. It will impinge on the tower. We are not able to say the distance. All you can say, it's in the vicinity.
So what I can then say is that it's in the radius of the tower.
That's it, yeah.
But initially I did say, in terms of distances, in a built-up area, it can be from anything from 500
Yeah, I heard you.
to, let's say, 5 kilometers
In
in
a
a
built-up area.
built-up area. But opposed to a rural area where the towers are further apart, you can go from anything up to 15 to 20 kilometers apart.
Okay.
itower kodwa ngasemaphandleni
Hayi, batshela ukuthi ibanga lingakanani.
pardon me my lord,
Yes. And listen, madam.
kufanele usondele njena mhlawumbe kungayenza 5 kilometers and bese lephuza iyayithatha itower yakhona ukuyiphika kodwa emaphandleni akufani nakhona ngenxa yokuthi khona ama-towers akhona akhelile awafani nalapho emadolobheni ngoba kuthi asondelene.
Okay.
Yes, thanks, Milord. So, let me just build on what the court said. So, the triggering of this tower and the use of the phone, is it something that happens automatically on the phone, or there should be someone or somebody using such a particular device?
It is someone using that particular device.
It's back. The Senzo Meiwa trial is back. As you know, Pinky's on the stand. We knew she was going to be on the stand coming back. We knew Spanda was going to be there, flying solo like a big boy. Because what? Valoi is away. He mentioned that at the introduction of the recess that he wouldn't be there on the 22nd. But, you know, Spanda was going to carry forward with it. And we see him struggling through and not even knowing his placement. But you know what? I'll get back with the full video on this, but I just wanted to talk about Pinkiza, okay? Pinkiza. How do I say this? She decided to talk about a confidential document, and Judge Ratha said, you said it, it's in the record, my dear. You must show the defense, and you must show me too. And guess what? You must also show the 5 accused. And she goes, no, it's a confidential document, and I must check with legal. Judge Ratha puts up his hand, and he said, I said what I said. You must show the document. Nobody asked her. She was unprovoked. She decided she wanted to talk about it. But you know what? I want to talk about, and you're going to watch that and see this over here. But let's talk about the interpreter skipping very, very important information. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think he's the guy, okay? We finally have the right interpreter, but Judge Ratha caught him right away and said, you skipped some important information. Ubatshele ukuthi ibanga lingakanani, okay? And he says, you know what? I listen. And the interpreter apologizes, and now he puts the information to the accused. That was pretty sneaky, but let me hear from you your thoughts on that. Now, let's talk about Pinky, darling. Pinky, I think you've just been given your marching orders by Judge Ratha. Judge Ratha, who could have ever thought? Judge Ratha literally said, maybe we need an engineer. You can't say vicinity is not defined. You are not able to say the vicinity. Come on now, somebody give Judge Ratha a standing ovation, a clap for him, because clearly during the recess, he did his research, okay, and he understands that Pinky is not the girl. Pinky is not the expert that we need to be, but we've been saying this. You guys know we've been saying this. I actually have a video where we speak about what our tech guys said, okay, our engineers, our experts with the master's degrees and the PhDs and the donnies that are way much more relevant than the Vodacom University that Pinky carries, because she's misleading us and she continues to mislead us again. Today she even went ahead and said again that the cell phone, when you're using the cell phone, that's what triggers the towers. Pinky, we spoke about this already in several videos. During recess, you should have brought yourself up to speed, okay? We have clocked you. But, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts. Shout out to our engineers, okay? Judge Ratha sees you. Judge Ratha sees you. Do you think he watches these videos? Why is it all of a sudden Judge Ratha mentions an engineer? But you know what? I digress, okay? Okay? Let me know your thoughts on that, because it's time Miss Pinky's left the building, okay? We are done with her. But let's continue and listening on.
This is not an exhibit, it's part of my information. So just to show you, my lord, there's the tower there. It should be in this vicinity or the radius of the tower.
Well, that must be handed up. Every document. Yeah, no, fine. I'm just saying to the witness. You can't say, hey, this is my. Just give it an exhibit number, sir.
That is confidential information from
Oh.
the company that does our work. So I have to get permission from them.
No. Just show it to the defense.
Okay.
Because nothing
In
we
color.
support.
It's
Hello, show it to the defense.
Please. Do you have a
And
copy?
No.
they must then appreciate that they have seen that confidential document, and then they can even convey that confidentiality of the document to their accused or
So-
their clients,
yes.
but not to the general public.
Yes. So
I will agree,
basically,
wait. I will agree, so that there mustn't be arguments that there's evidence which was confidential but was not made available to the defense and the accused.
so basically,
Mnisi.
I've just
No, wait.
Are we agreed? Hello?
I
I know, in the apartheid era, in the apartheid era, a judge would view a confidential document
Yes.
and not show it to the defense or the accused. And the world was still kind then. People would say, when the judge says, I saw this, they wouldn't say, I will want to go, ganjani. It would just be taken. But you see, in this transparency era, the defense must see that, the accused must see that, except the broader public. Okay. Yeah, so show it to the defense, and then they can show it to their clients. Before we continue, ma'am.
Basically, the court matter. Just anything, so I cursory look at this information here. To me, it appears like this is how towers are working. So I don't know what is confidential about how towers are working.
The witness will explain.
that is confidential to my work. If you want an understanding of how towers are work, you by all means can get it off Google. So that I presented just to show you the tower and make a ring around it to show you the radius or the vicinity. That is why it doesn't have distances on there. It's just to give you an overview of what the tower is and how the information is drawn from
But
there.
how, then what is confidential about how towers are working? What
The
is-
information on that document
Yes.
is not for public knowledge.
Oh, okay.
That is why I said to you, look at the picture of the tower only so that you get a better understanding of how it works.
Mr. Mnisi hasn't heard about cyber espionage.
We've just come out of it on Friday.
I was actually working in that section.
Okay.
Cybercrime.
Okay. Yeah, that's why it's confidential. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Show it to your clients, please. Hello. Let's show it to your clients, all of you, so that we give the document back to the witness, because it's not going to be given an exhibit.
It doesn't really appear, my lord, that this is a train smash, because it's
That's
in
all.
the case that this is
So you'll
the tower,
explain to your
this is the gadget,
okay.
yes.
You'll explain to your clients.
Yes, I will
Fine,
explain.
no problem. Okay, give the document back to the witness.
Thank you.
Yes, you can proceed to explain.
Where did we stop? Could you just repeat that so we could continue?
Remember, you wanted to refer to the information in that document.
Oh, yes. So basically what I wanted to explain is that if the tower is here,
So I literally don't know why Pinky decided to bring up the document and then say it's confidential, and then there was some cyber espionage that happened at Vodacom. What has that got to do with Senzo Meyiwa's death and who murdered Senzo Meyiwa? So do you see that Pinky enjoys giving information, she enjoys being relevant, and she enjoys being, for lack of a better term, man of the hour, okay? She enjoys the status that is in, being ascended in the courtroom, and she even has the audacity, okay, to try and talk over Judge Ratha, not once, not twice, but several times, and several times Judge Ratha tells her, no ma'am, not today. I said, show them the document, be quiet, don't try to explain it. Why are you still talking? Why are you still talking when I have made a ruling? And finally, she finally gets it. She finally gets it and finally shuts up. Thank goodness. And yeah, so then it proceeds. And the next part, let's listen to Mshololo objecting to the document again. Sadly, it doesn't end well. Here we go.
Objection, my lord. Objection, my lord. If the information is privileged and the witness is not willing to disclose that information, then no evidence should be invited from the witness on the document which the witness has indicated that is privileged. It cannot be disclosed to us. It cannot be disclosed to our clients.
No, the witness has never said that. I said it must be disclosed to the defense and your clients. Why do you have problems with simple matters?
But my lord, the witness objected. The witness said the information is confidential.
And then I overruled her.
Then if that information was overruled, it means we must be supplied with that information.
No,
We must be supplied
I
with the
overruled her to say, even if it's confidential, the defense and the accused can have access to that confidentiality.
Yes, my lord.
So what is the problem?
Access meaning that we must have copies of this information. We must relate the information to our clients. We
But I
must
just said
comply.
that, Ms. Mshololo, I don't understand. Who in this court doesn't understand what I'm saying?
Before my lord, the
Hello,
witness
wait.
continues.
Where's that document? Just give it to Mr. Sibande and Mr. Ngomezulu, Kamusipili, Nisi, Mujaki, and yourself. And then you guys take it to accused number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, my lord. My lord, if we can get just a few minutes adjournment so that we can relate the document to our clients if the witness is going to be referring to this document.
She has already referred to it. What's the time this is?
11:17.
Okay, come back at half past.
So, that is some of the highlights from this morning, okay? Let me know your thoughts with the interaction between Judge Ratha and Mshololo, Advocate Mshololo. I mean, we're only just a few hours in, not a few days, just a few hours in. Judge Ratha is still ready to bite Mshololo's head off. Let me know your thoughts on that. I think it was a little bit arrogant on Judge Ratha's part, of course, but am I surprised? No. Mshololo, however, stood her ground, okay? She stood her ground all the way to, then in that case, let's take an adjournment, and during the adjournment, we will show the clients this confidential, silly document. and the adjournment happens. So I'll catch you on my next upload. But remember, make sure you're subscribed, okay? If you're watching from outside the club, you want to stay and subscribe because you want to hear what happens for the rest of the day. I assure you, it only gets more interesting. If you have made it this far in the video, welcome back. You know you have my heart. You know the drill. You have my heart. Thank you so much for watching the ads throughout this video. Definitely thank you so much. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on my next upload. Several videos coming, so make sure you stay tuned. Thanks for watching.